The Long Walk, a movie about kids walking. That's it, just walking. Sounds boring, right? Nope, this is Stephen King at his darkest. One of the most brutal and emotional movies of the year. Imagine Squid Game stripped of neon lights, The Hunger Games without the glamour, and 50 teenagers slowly falling apart while marching toward death. And trust me, the ending will leave you either staring into space or arguing with strangers online. So let's talk about it. Hey folks, I'm Wes. This is Atomic Cold Media, where we break down the movies that wreck your brain and occasionally ruin your week. But in a good way. In a dystopian America run by a totalitarian regime, The Long Walk is the national event. 50 boys keep walking at 3 miles per hour or faster. Stop, slow down, that's it. Gunshot, you're out. Last one standing gets whatever they want. Sounds like a great bonding experience, right? Nothing brings people together like watching your friends collapse in agony while soldiers hover with rifles. But here's the trick. This movie isn't just about brutality. It's about bonds between these boys, the moments of kindness, the jokes, the desperate clinging of humanity while everything around them screams despair. And trust me, the ending is going to raise more questions than it answers. But we'll get there. This is an amazing cast, and the movie lives or dies on whether these kids can carry it. There's Cooper Hoffman, the son of Philip Seymour Hoffman, who plays Raymond Garrity, number 47, the moral compass, the kid who still believes there's something worth holding on to. David Johnson as Peter McVries, number 23, the sarcastic philosopher, the guy who jokes his way through trauma until it catches up to him. And of course, Mark Hamill as the Major, Luke Skywalker himself, gleefully playing a smug authoritarian who makes you want to punch the screen. And you can tell Hamill is having way too much fun being hated. Behind the camera, this movie has been in development hell since the 80s. Frank Darabont wanted it, King adaptations kept stalling, and now finally someone had the guts to make it, and I'm glad they did. The cast blew me away. I just mentioned Cooper Hoffman. I've seen him in Licorice Pizza and Saturday Night. He's been fantastic in everything he's been in. You can label him the Nepo baby, and he probably is, but he is a fantastic actor, just like his father. And I have no gripes for him being cast in anything, honestly. He's just got this realism to him, much like his father did. David Johnson is phenomenal in this. He is an actor to watch in the future. Holy shit. He ended up being like the best thing in Alien Romulus, and he is just killing it in this as well. They carry this movie with a mix of both tenderness and despair. The whole premise is just simple. People walking, like I just mentioned. But they wring every ounce of drama out of it. And it is brutally violent. It's one of those movies where it's like playing for 20 minutes without like the opening credits. And after that 20 minutes, you see someone literally just get their face shot through and in graphic detail. And then boom, title card. It's showing you what you should expect for the next hour and a half. So sure, the violence is unflinching, but it's the humanity that destroys you in this. These kids, they joke, they support each other, even when they're exhausted and half dead. It's brutal, but also heartbreakingly kind. Honestly, it reminded me a lot of The Shawshank Redemption. It's that same sense of hope and connection in such a hopeless place. And yes, this movie was published in 1979 and is an obvious allegory for the Vietnam War. But the thing is, it's still relevant today. Hell, it might be even more relevant with the rise of fascism and the stripping of humanity and watching young people destroyed for nothing. It hits hard. And this is where I would go into what I didn't like about it. And there's not much I didn't like about it, honestly. The only thing is maybe the ending, but it's not because it was bad. It just made me feel a little hollow, I think. And that was probably the point. Seeing these very human characters and how it ends, it's kind of heartbreaking. And it kind of put me in a weird mood after the movie, and still kind of has. I've even slept on it. So I'd like to talk about spoilers. I'd like to talk about the ending real quick. You can skip here to see my overall thoughts on the movie and final score. Yeah, let's talk about that ending, because I think it's definitely something that needs to be discussed. So at the end, Garrity sacrifices himself for McVries to win. Garrity, his wish was to take that rifle and shoot the Major with it, since previously the Major killed his dad for having unsuitable content. But McVries was telling him to use his wish for love, for kindness, to make the world a better place. So obviously McVries is devastated. He lost his friend that he bonded with over the 5 days of walking nonstop. McVries had these wishes that were going to make the world a better place. Have the long walk have 2 winners instead of just 1. Or helping children. But what does McVries do? He asks for the rifle. He points it at the major, and with some hesitation, he shoots the major and kills him. When Garrity died, there was a crowd around everybody. Everyone was cheering. They had the winner to the long walk. They saw someone die. Fireworks are going off. The national anthem is playing. But after he kills the major, silence. There's nobody around. He walks away. No crowd, no cheering, no clarity. Was it real? Was he already dead? Did he actually win, or did the movie just pull a gotcha on us? One read is that he killed the major, became the winner, and because winners are set for life, he literally just gets to walk away free. But he's also betrayed himself. He's given up his ideals, and now he's completely alone. Another read, he was already dead. And this was his brain giving him one last illusion of control. Either way, the isolation is the point. It's not victory, it's despair in disguise. And look, I don't know how to feel about it yet. It's still too fresh for me. I even slept on it. I'm just kind of struggling with it, but this movie really affected me. But here's what I do know. They nailed the impossible challenge of adapting this book. Because let's be real, it's a novel about kids walking, talking, and dying. That's it. The filmmakers kept it compelling, tense, and horrifying. And they didn't shy away from the gross, miserable details either. Like, towards the beginning of the movie, there's someone with their ass spread open, diarrhea shitting all over the road. Like, in full fucking view. Like, I was shocked that they showed that, but there's a lot of pooping in this. And that's real. That's something you goes through your mind. I'm like, how would you do that? And that's what happens. And didn't skip on those details. The kids' bodies giving out. Those bathroom horrors I just mentioned. Mental breakdowns. I mean, they're going without sleep. It was all there. So yeah, The Long Walk, at least a 4.5 out of 5 right now. As of right now, it could easily be a 5 out of 5 for me. It's easily one of the best movies of the year. It's not another Battle Royale clone. It's something else entirely. It's brutal. It's beautiful. It left me kind of wrecked. But what did you think of The Long Walk? What was your interpretation of that ending? Did you read the book? I know they changed the ending in the book. Did you prefer the book or the movie? Let me know down in the comments below. If you stuck it out with me without slowing under 3 miles per hour, hit that like button. Go here for my other movie reviews and click here to subscribe. And I'll see you later. Bye.